First book of Samuel, chapter 6. And the ark of the Lord was in the country of the Philistines 7 months. And the Philistines called for the priests and the diviners, saying, What shall we do to the ark of the Lord? Tell us wherewith we shall send it to his place. And they said, If ye send away the ark of the God of Israel, send it not empty, but in any wise return him a trespass offering. Then you shall be healed, and it shall be known to you by his hand is not removed from you. Then said they, What shall be the trespass offering which we shall return to him? They answered, 5 golden emerods, and 5 golden mice, according to the number of the lords of the Philistines, for one plague was on you all, and on your lords. Wherefore you shall make images of your emerods, and images of your mice that mar the land, and you shall give glory unto the God of Israel. Peradventure he will lighten his hand from off you, and from off your gods, and from off your land. Wherefore then do you harden your hearts, as the Egyptians and Pharaoh hardened their hearts? When he had wrought wonderfully among them, did they not let the people go? And they departed. Now therefore make a new cart, and take 2 milch kine, on which there hath come no yoke, and tie the kine to the cart, and bring their calves home from them. And take the ark of the Lord, and lay it upon the cart, and put the jewels of gold which you return him for a trespass offering in a coffer by the side thereof, and send it away that it may go, and see if it goeth up by the way of his own coast to Beth Shemesh. Then he hath done us this great evil. But if not, then we shall know that it is not his hand that smote us. It was a chance that happened to us. And the man did so, and took 2 milch kine, and tied them to the cart, and shut up their calves at home. And they laid the ark of the Lord upon the cart, and the coffer with the mice of gold, and the images of their emerods. And the king took the straight way to the way of Beth Shemesh, and went along the highway, lowing as they went, and turned not aside to the right hand or to the left. And the lords of the Philistines went after them unto the border of Beth Shemesh. And they, Beth Shemesh, were reaping their wheat harvest in the valley. And they lifted up their eyes and saw the ark, and rejoiced to see it. And the cart came into the field of Joshua and Beth Shemesh, and stood there, where there was a great stone. And they clave the wood of the cart, and offered the kine a burnt offering unto the Lord. And the Levites took down the ark of the Lord, and the coffer that was with it, wherein the jewels of the gold were, and put them on the great stone. And the man of Beth Shemesh offered burnt offerings and sacrifices the same day unto the Lord. And when the 5 lords of the Philistines had seen it, they returned to Ekron the same day. And these are the golden emerods which the Philistines returned for a trespass offering unto the Lord. For Ashdod 1, for Gaza 1, for Askelon 1, for Gath 1, for Ekron 1. And the golden mice, according to the number of all the cities of the Philistines belonging to the 5 lords, both of fenced cities and of the country villages, even unto the great stone of Abel, Whereon they set down the ark of the Lord, which stone remaineth unto this day in the field of Joshua the Beth-Shemesh. And he smote the man of Beth-Shemesh, because they had looked into the ark of the Lord. Even he smote the people 50,000 and 70 men. And the people lamented, because the Lord has smitten many of the people with a great slaughter. And the man of Beth-Shemesh said, who is able to stand before this holy Lord God? And to whom shall he go up from us? And they sent messengers to the inhabitants of Karjath Jorim, saying, the Philistines have brought again the ark of the Lord. Come you down and fetch it up to you. In this chapter, we have the return of the ark to the land of Israel. Whether we are now gladly to attend it, observe how the Philistines dismissed it by the advice of their priest with rich presents to the God of Israel to make an atonement for their sin, and yet with a project to bring it back, unless providence directed the king, contrary to their inclination, to go to the land of Israel. How the Israelites entertained it with great joy and sacrifices of praise, with an overbold curiosity to look into it, for which many of them were struck dead, the terror of which moved them to send it forward to another city. The first words of the chapter tell us how long the captivity of the ark continued. It was in the country of the Philistines 7 months, in the field of the Philistines. So it is in the original form, which from gather that, having tried it in all their cities, and found it a plague to the inhabitants of each, at length they sent it into the open fields, upon which mice sprang out of the ground in great multitude, and destroyed the corn, which was now nearly ripe, and marred the land. With that judgment they were plagued, and yet it is not mentioned in the foregoing chapter. So God let them know that whatever they carried the ark, so long as they carried it captive, they should find it a curse to them. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed in the field.